Ukrainian troops are making ground in their counteroffensive against Russia, but President Zelensky says more equipment will be needed. Australian support for Ukraine has topped $500 million, including the provision of more than 90 Bushmaster vehicles. There's growing expectation Australia will provide models of another locally made vehicle, the Hawkeye, over coming months. With me now is Vasyl Myroshnychenko. He's, of course, Ukraine's ambassador to Australia. Ambassador, thanks for your time. You've just got back from Ukraine. Let's start off first of all. How's that counter-offensive going right now?
Look, counteroffensive has been now ongoing for several weeks, basically starting with some probing operations and shaping operations in different parts of the front line. Now it's intensified, so we're now seeing fierce battles in different parts of that front line. It's still too early to make any assessment. We understand Ukraine has made some progress in some parts, but look, if we can make a parallel, and compare that to a boxing match. We, of course, can knock out our enemy in round 3, but Ukrainian troops are ready to go for the entire 12 rounds.
And the Bushmasters are playing a role?
They are playing a very important role. There was a report today by Steve Cannon from the front lines. He's basically interviewing people who are operating Bushmasters. And we hear a witness account of one of the soldiers who is a driver of one of those, telling his stories of how his team has survived being hit by different missiles and hitting the mines and everything and saving lives, basically. So these Bushmasters are doing really good in Ukraine.
The Deputy Prime Minister met with your colleague, the Ukrainian Defence Minister, in Singapore at the Shangri-La Dialogue. The Minister suggested another Australian support package would come in July. Do you expect the Prime Minister to provide the details at NATO when he visits there in July?
That's our hope, that there will be more clarity, and we hope there will be another package coming from Australia. Ukrainians are extremely grateful for everything that's been provided so far. And look, if we could even get one little round of 155mm ammunition for that package, we'll be still extremely thankful to Australia. But of course, we hope that perhaps that there could be more Bushmasters.
Some Hawkeyes.
Some Hawkeyes as well. And by the way, in terms of Hawkeyes, when we talk about them, we talk about how they could be integrated with the NASAMS systems, which could be used as air defense systems. Because, look, their daily attacks on Ukraine are huge. Just as we speak, the Russians have actually hit a residential building in Kryvyi Rih, killing 3 people, another 25 injured. There are more people on the rubble. We're trying to uncover them. When I was in Kyiv just last week, you can't really sleep properly. There are massive attacks, missile and drone attacks every day. And air defense systems, we need them. We need them badly.
Well, there's some talk as well that there's progress being made towards Australia providing a supply that has old FA-18s. Australian FA-18s. Is that your understanding? And how soon would Ukraine expect to get those?
Yeah, Ukraine currently is running a campaign in negotiating the F-16s from different allies and partners. And we, of course, looking into training of our pilots who can navigate that aircraft. We are also studying the opportunity and actually the condition of the planes which are here in Australia. It's still too early to speak about them. We just need to assess it, how what condition they're in, could they be applied, and how they could be used. So it's still out there, being studied.
The destruction of that dam, a massive dam in Ukraine, caused a major humanitarian crisis. How is the area recovering? And I guess for years to come, it's going to be a setback in terms of grain produce and harvesting.
Look, the damage is huge. I mean, seeing the footage from that place is devastating because there are so many villages which now have drowned. And of course, many people have suffered and got killed. And we don't even know the statistics yet, but this is definitely one of the largest man-made disasters Ukraine has seen since Chernobyl. It could be even compared to basically to the use of a weapon of mass destruction. And in this context, by the way, we hope that Australia will be able to join the peace plan and join the track on the ecocide, which is the track on the environmental damages caused by Russian invasion of Ukraine, so that we can actually work together to help solve those problems and the implications and the aftermath of those disasters.
Ukrainian Ambassador Vasyl Myroshnychenko, welcome back. It's great to see you. I appreciate your time as always. Thanks.
Thanks for having me, Kieran.